Okay, deck tech for companionless mono red midrange. Um, we get to play Ratchet Bomb and Chalice of the Void again, which is always a nice addition since we're not playing Obosh. And we're even trying to squeeze in Den of the Bugbear and only 6 mountains. Um, I think that will provide extra value, and we might even be able to accommodate Castle Emberath. And if we can in this deck, I think we can probably do it in the Obosh deck, which plays mountains instead of Shadow Skull in those slots. So 10 mountains instead of 6. But otherwise, yeah, having Heartfire, good balance between speed, utility, and advantage. Not giving up the other decks, but this could be a nice additional approach that is kind of halfway between the pure speed Giganta version and the slow and methodical but value-oriented Obosh version. I'll see how this goes. All right, looks like we're gonna have to do post-league commentary on this video because, yeah, we'll definitely keep this hand because, yeah, just somehow the audio is just completely dropping. But these were interesting games. I don't want them to go to waste. Yeah, so we're facing another Ragavan deck. It's probably black-red mid-range. Yeah, we bolt this, of course. Or, this is Jun Saga-van, I remember now. Yeah, so, you know, this will probably just eat a lightning bolt, which it does, but still. Yeah, and this is a cool thing about Abbot. Very nice card advantage engine. Of course they can play versus Saga. Yeah, we actually decided to ship our whole hand. It's just very clunky. And yeah, this hand is infinitely better. Yeah, and plus we can bolt even if they try to equip with Shadow Spear, which they do, and bam, that is a tempo swing. We get to stomp, and then we get to play Giant. Overall, I think we curved out pretty well here. Of course, they take our Hammer of Agarn, but that's fine. Discard our other hammer. And we draw another hammer. We play the hammer, attack. They kill it, but they're down to 4, and yeah. And they scoop, but I remember thinking at the time, like, they shouldn't have scooped. Because if you think about it, if they block this, they go to 9, and then they take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the other token, down to 1. It's a pretty good deal for them. I still feel like I would have won, but yeah, this was by no means actually. I probably should have just attacked with the Bonecrusher Giant, to be honest. I probably would have caught it actually before I attacked. I was actually realizing, I was counting as I was about to attack. We had nothing better to do anyway, so I probably would have just, yeah, not attacked. Just attacked with Bonecrusher. They would have had to block, and then next turn, go all out. All right, anyway, let's go to the next one. All right, game 2 in match 1. Yeah, and this is a keepable hand if I've ever seen one. Yeah, and we opt to play out Relic because it's one of these cards that's very critical. See, and already paying dividends with the Tarmogoyfs. They basically can't get any traction. Now here I actually opted to play Blood Moon, and I'm not actually sure in retrospect if this was correct. Yeah, and sorry for the deck tech like I just from the it's just I was not aware that it was just it just doesn't. I mean, I think that was just barely, that just barely got us there. But anyway, so what happened is they ended up Kolaghan's commanding our Relic and our Magus, and this actually puts us in a tough spot. All we need is another Relic, but there's no guarantee, and they take our Ratchet Bomb. That's a big no-no. We can hold on for a while, but the problem is we would send these 2 to block. Yeah, what the problem is, yeah, we opt to block the Ragavan here because we just can't let them get some card advantage or steal our Ratchet Bomb or something. Yeah, we have to double hammer. We're holding back because the Pirate Spellbomb, but yeah. Obviously if we took the Tarmogoyf, we'd be down to 2, and then the Pirate Spellbomb would just kill us. Yeah, and that's unfortunate, but so it goes. All right. Yeah. So match. Game 3. I felt like that last one we were favored to win, but hey, what can you do? Yeah, so we play out Ragavan, and the reasoning here is that they kind of have to deal with it, so that's how we can be confident that they won't take our Relic. Sure enough, they don't. They had Inquisition, they take the Abbot, they take the Bonecrusher, but I still think we're in a pretty decent shape. We do not crack the Relic. The Urza Saga can be contained. Yeah, and we will do this. They'll get a token. That's fine. We'll remove that. They use Force of Vigor. Oh, but we actually forgot to crack this in response. We just were not expecting Force of Vigor, so we were actually auto-yielding. It happens. Yeah, let's see here. Ratchet Bomb, and we're probably going to stomp the token, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I think we do. Alrighty. There's some awkward pausing for some reason. Alright. And we put it to 1 just in case. Put that out. The Liliana Edict. And we Lightning Bolt. And, you know, in retrospect, we probably should have cracked Ratchet Bomb and hit Liliana, but we're worried about Tarmogoyf. Oh, and no longer do we have to be worried. Yeah. We just don't want that to get juked again by Kolaghan's command, so we just attack and oh yeah, we get the Season Pyromancer tokens back. We lose the hammer, but no biggie, we can recur that as much as we want. And we attack. They hit that, but that's fine. And we easily can take care of Liliana now. And definitely all things coming up Millhouse now, it seems. Get hammer back to hand. And then we just have a little token army here. Yeah, and I think they concede about here. So, yeah, pretty interesting match. I think. Wish the commentary came through. Have to use the old headset apparently because yeah, I don't know what happened to my microphone, but just no more audio at all apparently. All right. Anyway, until next time, let's see what the next match has in store. All right, and we have our Crisis on Infinite Den of the Bugbear. Just mostly such a free card. You gotta love it. And this art, I love the lighting. I love the lighting. Alright, more mid-range mirrors. Works for, oh, it's this deck. Will this be a tasty treat, or will we be a treat for them? That is the question. Man, this Valakut's gonna do work. In this particular spot, needless to say, the Spikefield Hazard would be better, but this type of situation doesn't happen all the time, although if this was Ragavan, it would also be true, but we saw the Valakut do some pretty crazy work for us in the Gen Saga-van matchup, so it goes. Oh yeah. Gaining some life doesn't seem that bad. If they drop Yawgmoth, we're in trouble. I mean, we could have tried to cycle this for like for basically just a lightning bolt, isn't it? Yeah, at this point, for better or for worse, our only one drop removal spell is lightning bolt. Maybe that's a little bit of a weakness. That's also true for the well, the Obosh red deck has Fury in it, so there's that. Alright, oh, Geralt Messenger, okay, it's not as bad. Alright, I think I'm gonna cycle. Oh no, we can get more value out of this, I think. Yeah, let's try to hit this thing while we can. doesn't come back. That's how we like it. No Yawg, please. Oh, that's something. Okay. Well, we couldn't dodge that forever. Well, they can draw infinite cards and lose infinite life. Well, now they can't because we got our relics untapped. Okay, we're going to discard the Valakuts. Alright, fine. They could have comboed off in response, but if they didn't feel like comboing last turn, I'm not sure why they would have felt like comboing right there. Well. I wonder why they didn't combo off in response to my playing Seasoned Pyromancer. Well, let's just do it. I really don't want that thing coming back. That's a critical part of their combo. They did draw a bunch of cards. That's not ideal. If they slam Geralt's Messenger, then that's GG. There, but if we untap, I guess if you think about it, we should have held up for Geralt's Messenger, shouldn't we have? Shouldn't have we? If we fade it, though, we're in a decent spot. I think we hit that one Geralt Messenger when we did. Oh, they're gonna go get Geralt's Messenger. Yeah, if we would have held up Relic, maybe we would have won, actually. Gotta be more careful. I gotta beat him 3 times, I guess. Stupid shit. If they complain, then, like, you know, they don't know what they're talking about. We had them, we actually just threw the game that game. The problem is, I don't see Ragavan really connecting that much. But on the play, it might just be good enough. On the draw, I'm not so sure. Bonecrusher Giant. La 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 la. And you know, Hammer is good, but is this strictly? Yeah, it's probably better than Abbot. I don't think we actually need Abbot per se. This is not like a attrition matchup. Although we do want unlimited removal, which is kind of attrition-y, but yeah. Yeah, Magus is just better in this particular matchup. Alright. La, 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 la. Part of me wants to hold on to the Valakut Awakening, but I can always decide later. I'll play this out first. Maybe I should have. Nah, there's no reason to. Alright, well, I guess we will play this out because I don't necessarily have a better thing to do. Alright, Christy Christ. Ah, I should have removed it. I forgot that they put something in their graveyard. Oh well, it's okay. I think I can't deal with artifacts or enchantments. We could Shatter Skull smash that thing next turn. If they play another Hierarch. Blood Artist, yeah. I think we get close to a hard lock if we Shatter Skull smashing, but okay. Alright, well, let's do it because I can't turn this down. It's just a little bit too juicy. Just would do a number on us as time goes on. I think we're probably going to crack Relic, play Spyro. Yeah, let's do it. We'll crack first because we don't want... Alright. I don't think we need more Blood Moons. I could be totally wrong. Yeah, let's play Ragavan. If they have a... Okay, they don't have a Force of Vigor, that's good. Hey now, you're a rock star. Let's go on. Get paid. Yeah, we gotta put the pressure on. Yes, this is gonna be a bloodbath, and we're trading with a bunch of their stupid insects, but this is this is long term how we close out the game. So we have to grist them up. Okay, alright, that's fine. I have a choice. I think I kind of just want to play the Bonecrusher and the Relic. Yeah. I could have stomped, but I think this is marginally better. I could Shatter Skull 2 of these. That's tempting. You know what, we'll do it. How often do we get pretty good value here out of Shatter Skull smashing? Might as well. Seize the opportunity. Pretty sure that's the name of a card. Seize the opportunity. Gotta watch out for those Force of Vigors. They probably printed Force of Vigor partially as a way to get under Blood Moon with no... Yeah. Yeah, maybe let's just, yeah. Let's do this now, see if we draw into something better. I think that qualifies as something better. In fact, I think I'm just going to blow up their token. So we can finally be rid of Grist. Judging by the hole in the satellite picture. Hey now, you're an all-star. Okay, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. My numbering has gotten a little bit messed up. Oh no, never mind. This is going to be... Wait, no, this is supposed to be 68. Alright, so I put question marks next to the old 67. Okay. You know, Ratchet Bomb actually might not be half bad. It's probably better than Ragavan. Ratchet Bomb, Ratchet Bomb. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. 8 moon effects. Let's see if it will take us to the promised land. La 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 la. Okay. To do. Or to Paradise. Alright. So next turn we've got options. Play Ratchet Bomb or Stomp. La 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 la. All of whatever. Okay, we will we have to the point where we can ship out like 2 or something. I don't know. Like anyway, double black. Okay. So, the Bomby Bomb. bomby bomb. What? Let's play out the Shadow Skull. To bolt the wall of. Whatever. Now this thing is growing. I should have. I didn't. I don't know why they didn't just attack. They should. You guys block. Should down for that wall of roots. No, Yawg. That's not. That's acceptable. It's fine. Bonecrusher and close, but that's not on the menu just yet. Yeah, let's do this. And I'd like to attack with, I think we'll attack with all. I mean, they could strike back, but like, I really want to get rid of this grist. Works for me. Return hammer next turn, but I think I want to have the option to play Bonecrusher. Cracky crack. Please, no Yawgmoth. Okay, good. There's not Yawgmoth. Okay. Well, definitely. Oof. I could attack with Den, but no. Alright, well, let's just attack with all. You gotta keep the pressure up on Grist. Alrighty. People, you are free. Block the Pyromancer. Na 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 na. Relic could be a tool. I don't think we need to. I don't think it's a tool we need to abandon just yet. Alright, and let's see. I guess we'll attack with all. Now who's the go wide deck, huh? Alright, this could be a mistake, but I think it's a mistake worth making. We're going Seals down, and that could be a problem. But I could have drawn a land, though. Alright, that's fine. What is up with everybody playing Force It Bigger? Oh man, the Mana Flood. They are mega Mana Flooded. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see Blood Moon. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, obviously that was Mega Mana Flood for them, but, you know, what can you do? Alright, have to do a post-league commentary on this one. The audio was good on the second video, but not this one for some reason, you know, so it goes. We're up against Play to Win. They play Noble Hierarch, and thankfully we can bolt the bird. And now we can stomp the bird. And now we can Blood Moon the bird. And I think we're in a pretty good spot. I think this is pretty much just the game. Play out all this stuff. You know, we hit with Ragavan, and yeah, they just scoop. Well, easy game 1 and match 3. Let's see how the rest go. All right. Matt, yeah, game 2. I realized that let's see. I guess I need to go over the sideboarding. The last one wasn't a post league, so I think we're good on. I think we're good on that. Although I do realize I didn't go over the sideboarding with Jun Saga-van. So if I remember correctly, with the Jun Saga-van match, I brought in Ratchet Bomb, and I brought in I think Magus of the Moon, and I took out well, no, actually I had Ragavan for the third game, I remember, but I took out Ragavan for like Magus of the Moon in the second game, and I took out what did I take out? Oh yeah, I think I took out Soulfire Immolator for like for Ratchet Bomb. I can't remember for sure, but I think that would make sense, something like that, because, you know, it's an attrition match, so the cards that aren't automatic 2-for-1s are never as good. But yeah, but here, let's get to the sideboarding in this match. Here we basically we side out the Abbots for Ratchet Bombs, and we side out the Ragavans for the Relics, and I think that's a pretty good way to go about it in this matchup, because the Relics, the Ratchet Bombs can really mop up a lot of stuff. So yeah, we keep this in. It has mana, it has spells. Soulfire Immolator. Alright. So they kill it, which is understandable. But here we play Magus of the Moon. But they start doing stuff. They have just enough basic lands that I think they're well positioned here. Yeah. And then they start comboing off. Because what happens is when they have when they have a Strangleroot and a Young Wolf, they can sacrifice one. It gets Undying. They put a -1/-1 counter on another one if that one has a +1 counter, so it resets it. And then they can sacrifice that again, put a +1/-1 counter on the other one, which resets it, and then they can infinitely just draw cards. And what they did is they kept drawing cards. The only limit is they have to lose 1 life. But basically, if they keep doing that until they can draw like enough cards where they can either play a Blood Artist or get a Court of Calling for a Blood Artist, then they gain the life back every time the card leaves the battlefield. So then it just drains me, and they don't lose life. So yeah, and then it's a pure combo. Anyway, yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Let's see how the next one goes. All right, game 3 in match 3. Let's see. I'm pretty sure same sideboarding as before. Yep. So let's see, and this time we have our beloved Ratchet Bomb, so let's see how this works. We definitely play it out because we can see, like, if they play 2 of these, then we can mop them up, and they do, interestingly enough. So yeah. Yeah, and we just play Ratchet Bomb to mop it up at 2. They get that, but here's what we can do. We can stomp, and then crack Relic, make sure it doesn't come back, and I think from here we're in a pretty good spot. They do Ultra Evolution into a Grist, but we play a Heartfire Immolator, hit that thing, attack Grist, they block. This one lasts for a while, I think, because they keep playing out little duders that have like resilience, and then yeah, they keep destroying stuff. But then we hit that stuff, we hit Grist, we play like a wall, we start drawing lands, play stuff. We keep drawing lands, which is frustrating, but at least their stuff doesn't make that great blockers. And we can stomp and then play that out. And then we can play this. And now we finally start, yeah, and that's Shatter Skull Smashing definitely showing its worth. You can clear multiple stuff out of the way. It's kind of going on its own right now. Okay, yeah, it's just going on its own. But yeah, play out all this stuff, Ratchet Bomb. And we have like a very amassing board presence. We can now. I remember I fiddle around with this for a while, but then I figure out we can do 4 and 8. Oh, we can't divide it 6 and 6. We have to do 4 and 8. But anyway, alrighty. And yeah, and so finally we take this one down. Okay, not bad. Well, sorry for the speed up there, but you know, yeah, it kind of went on its own. But I still think that yeah, this was a. I think Yawgmoth is not that difficult when you have 8 moon effects, but that's just me. So other people seem to struggle with it. All right, match 4, game 1. Yeah, let's see how this one goes. This is definitely a keepable hand. This is Affinity. Affinity can definitely be tricky, but we have the tools, I think, to be able to take it down. So let's see. Oops, maybe I'm going a little too fast, but yeah, we just our strategy we're adopting here is kind of like shooting all their stuff as much as possible, because if we can control their board, it makes their construct tokens not as big, and it makes them less able to get affinity for artifacts. But here, this was just a losing battle trying to keep them from getting out of hand. So yeah, and next turn we just can't. We just got nothing. All right. Okay, match for game 2. Let's see how this one goes. See if we can do better. How do we sideboard? Yeah, we brought out Abbot for Ratchet Bomb, and we brought out. So here's what we did. We took out 3 Blood Moons for 3 shenanigans, and then we took out all 4 hammers for all 4 mages of the moon. See, our thinking is the shenanigans is kind of like our unlimited value engine. We don't necessarily have to have Hammer Garden. So anyway, let's see how this goes. You know, on the play, we actually maybe could have considered bringing in Chalice. Chalice on 0 can be pretty good, but you know, I still think, you know, Ragavan can do Ragavan things, but we just don't really have much hate here. I remember commenting that, like, if we lose, it's not necessarily the deck's fault. We're probably just being greedy here. But we are indisputably doing Ragavan things. But they're doing Urza Saga things, and without, I think other things being equal, Urza Saga kind of beats Ragavan. I mean, take that for what it's worth. Of course, there's hate cards for both of them, but I mean, I think this match kind of demonstrates that in a head-to-head, you know, like Ragavan might be pound for pound better than Urza Saga, but like I think this matchup shows head-to-head, Urza Saga is kind of a heavyweight, and Ragavan's kind of like the king of the lightweight division. So, yeah. Urza Saga definitely delivers the knockout. The knockout blow is pretty brutal here. Pretty brutal. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're just try to control the board with Ratchet Bomb, dealing with their tokens, but It's just not going to happen here. Yeah, because they've got this flying creature. And the problem is that we don't have any way to boost this, so we can't actually shoot this out of the air. The Shadow Spear is giving it +1 toughness. Anyway, that's how it goes sometimes. Disappointing. We thought we were going to get a trophy maybe, but once again, we're blocked at the end. Okay, match 5, game 1. Let's see how this one goes. We definitely can keep this, although this might be where Castle Emberath finally screws us over, although maybe not, because we probably want to play Bolt anyway. We're probably going to stomp it in a turn. Yeah, we stomp it in a turn. Now, here we could just jam Blood Moon, but I'm actually going to play Valakut Awakening in a turn because we can filter into a much better hand that has more mana and more lots of things. And if they counter, then we get to land Blood Moon, is probably GG. So we just, yeah, we'll draw another hammer later. Like I said in my Why is Hammer Good matchup, when it's usually ideal to pitch these hammers early on. If you're playing 4 of, like, pitch them very liberally. That's one reason I like having them as a 4 of, is that you don't have to worry about pitching them because you got 3 more where they came from. One of the things I don't like about playing 2 of these is that then you have to be very stingy with them, and I don't like having to guard my Hammer of a Garden. I like just randomly drawing into it later, and I feel like when you have 4, you can just pitch the early ones and draw into the other ones later in the game. Yeah, and then of course, this is a much better hand. We just start jamming Season Power matches. We could play Bonecrusher, but I'm worried that, you know, they had to have just Counterspell, which they probably had, but I just didn't want them to not have Counterspell and just like Lightning Bolt the Bonecrusher. But you know, it is what it is. We do play this Bonecrusher, and sure enough, they'll probably Lightning Bolt it. We just manage their graveyard a little bit. And what I'm a little bit surprised by is that they just take this hit. So now we got to decide what to do now. We can actually play 2 cards. Yeah, I find this odd. Why didn't I guess I decided to play 2 tokens. Yeah, because they're clearly holding something up. Yeah, I like, yeah, and see, I like this better because now I can play this. They have to make a choice to interact or to just let Nahiri die. They interact, but now we can land Blood Moon or this card. Well, I guess we don't land Blood Moon, we just land a bunch of Abbots. But yeah, like, and actually this is one cool thing I like about this deck, is the grind is just unlimited with all these Abbots and like Season Power Matchers and Blood Moons. It's madness. I mean, they counter it, but like we've got so much gas still, and of course they return that to our hand, which is even more gas. Well, the gas just never ends. Look at this. I remember commenting that, like, wow, this is probably the gassiest version of mono red midrange I've ever played. Just keep drawing gas. Yeah, and then we just draw cards with Season Power Matcher, play our stuff out, Ragged Dash, attack, Teferi for 6. Yeah. Chalice of the Void, move their stuff, down to the Bugbear, crash through with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, and what we do is actually we sacrifice this Heartfire Immolator for the Snapcaster because, you know, that way our Bugbear can continue delivering the beats next turn, but I think they just scoop. So, yep, that is what it is. Alright, match 5, game 2. Let's see if we can finish with a strong 4-1, and hey, what's a better way to do that than starting off with a Ragavan? Let's see if we connect. It's unlikely, but okay. You know, I was just thinking about playing Abbot, but I'm just going to stomp it at a turn. And I think I end up playing Bonecrusher. Yeah, and they counter it, and that's actually good for us because we got way better stuff. Play this, play this. I think they Supreme Verdict. Yeah, we hit a land off the top. And no, they do not Supreme Verdict. Instead, we just do this, attack. Yeah, and they get a little greedy. They wait on the Lightning Helix, but then we can save it with a Bonecrusher, which we do. We stomp them. It gets out of range. The Lightning Helix plays Sanctifier. We can play Ratchet Bomb. We're threatening Stomp, but they don't seem to be too concerned about that. Take up Ratchet Bomb, which will also, if we Ratchet Bomb into it'll kill our Heartfire, but it'll also free up our Bugbears. Alright. Yeah, we'll discard Hammer, draw a card. And later on we can play the Season Power Matchers. No, I didn't play the Season Power Matcher before, but anyway. just to discard everything. We hit with Ratchet Bomb. Discard. Sunset Revelry, another Sanctifier. Blood Moon, Force Negation. We pitch our hammer. Alrighty. The Supreme Bird. They had to Supreme Verdict their own stuff because our board was just getting out of hand here. Out of hand there. And we play this off the top. We were thinking about attacking with Bugbear, but yeah, look at all these goodies. Play Valakut. See, that's one thing that to like about Valakut over like Forgotten Cave is that you can actually play this off of Abbot. You can only play Forgotten Cave as a land off of Abbot. Yeah, they try to go for the Relic. But they actually can't play that before this resolves and exiles everything, so I think that was a misplay for them. They tried to Snapcaster a sorcery, but since it did that in response to an ability, the abilities had to resolve. Anyway, so we do 1/1 there, and then we go hammer to them. Doing this, yeah, it was doing the Shadow Skull Smashing 1/1, pumped this up to a 3/2, and then hammer pumped it up to a 4/3, and then we went hammer to face. They went from 7 to 4, and that is lethal. All right, post league wrap up. Sorry if this was a, yeah, just I had to kind of get some commentary in here. I think I might just use this microphone for a little bit until I figure out, you know, how to manage this situation where my new microphone seems to be crapping out on me. Anyway, all right, we all. I hope this was good enough for you all. And I think that's definitely, but much have a good handle on most of the format. This is very similar than the Obosh version, to be fair, but it has a little bit better game against control, and control is making an uptick. So you never know, this could be for Jazz if control is really going wild. But yeah, can't really complain. Yeah. All right. Until next time. Enjoyed. I don't think it's gonna make. Put into forward and the Bugbear and the Obosh version, so look out for that next time. Otherwise, we're probably going to be on the same list.